What's up, YouTubers? It's FongArt here again. Today I'll be drawing one by the request of Hamad. So shout out to you, Hamad, who requested this one. I'm gonna start uploading on Mondays and hopefully Saturdays. We'll be doing Monday anime and then Saturday superheroes. But we'll see whenever I can upload other drawings too. So yep, so here we go. Drawing my structure line. So I want to start off with his hands, his shoulders, and trying to see, this pose that he typically is when he charges it before his attack. So you can see that I'm just kind of going straight across and reposition his head wrong. So I'm going to reposition it right in direct middle. You see I'm drawing like this cross right here just to see the center of his body going on down, so I know how to proportion him on this page. Yeah, sorry about this lighting. The sun was going in and out, so made parts of the drawing a lot darker, a lot brighter, so some of the lines would disappear throughout this drawing. So hopefully you have enough to help you out, Hamad. But yep, his feet down here, his legs, you can barely see it. Well, you'll see it later. I always start off really lightly, and later you'll see it gets darker, and you'll be able to see the structured lines to help you out. But remember, it's all like a cross. So he's just arms stretched out, head in the center, body straight down, legs kind of wide. So I'm just drawing some of his muscles, trying his coat that he has on. Take some focus in understanding of how his coat is from this angle, but not too bad, not too bad. And let's go ahead and get into his head. So you can see where his head's going to be. I know he has like a black bandana on. And here we go. So I started with the top there with his bandana, coming on down to his jawline. Yeah, his jawline down here on the bottom. And the side of his face. Of course, he's going to have cheekbones. And his ears first, but he's going to have cheekbones later. Finish up his bandana. And then you're going to see his white beard. It's kind of like a smile. Kind of messed up there on that side, but it's kind of like a smile. Easy to draw. Here's kind of a little under his lip line there. His collarbones to just kind of see where his body's going to start. Can't really see his neck because he's kind of leaning forward. And then his scars. The scars are basically like diamonds. Two diamonds stacked on top on this side and two on the right. Kind of like twinkling stars, kind of diamonds, how I see them. That's how I used to draw my sparkles and stuff, or shines. And on the right side of his chest by his heart, he has one big one. And he has one that's kind of like Sagat, from Street Fighter, one that goes right across his chest down like that. And his abs, man, he's got some abs for an old man. Don't mess with this guy. Kind of like Master Roshi. Yep. Pretty buff guy. So check it out. Alright, and that's his belts. He has like a sash on going down to his pants, and he's in this position. So just draw his pants, some creases here and there. Add some creases here and there, not too bad. Very easy drawing, I have to say, man. One Piece, I have to say, the creator probably drew these characters very simple, so you can make as many manga series as you can, because One Piece is one of the most longest running manga out there right now. So yeah, really easy drawing. I just taking more time on this because I want to make it look good, you know, kind of like the anime. But yeah. Alright, on up to his coat. He has it on his shoulders. He's got like this collar, you know, that's kind of like a triangle here in the front on both sides of his shoulder, and then he's got, you know, the collar flipping on the back, right behind his shoulder and his head, coming on down, and then here's the other triangle right here. And then going up to the collar, and as he kind of has it over him, he also has almost like shoulder pads with like feathers coming out of it. So I'll just draw those parts first. I'll draw those parts where it's like what's hanging over his shoulder, and then you can draw the feathers in afterwards. Right here. Alright, and onto his arms, his forearm, his hand. I draw them kind of like a triangle. Like I said, man, like the animator, he used a lot of shapes in this one, just very basic shapes. And then, of course, his thumb's in the front of his fist, so it's pretty easy. His biceps here, and just finishing up his forearm. Very simple, guys. Very, very simple. Just gotta practice on those shapes, and you'll be able to get it. And on the other side, same thing. Forearm, triangle kind of shaped hand, except, you know, keep it round. Don't make it sharp because, you know, the hand isn't that sharp. So thumb in the front as usual, and finishing up forearm, and then his bicep. It's got some muscle there, so make sure you have some muscle there. That's about it. Real easy. And here, we'll start his face. All the details, darken it out. So, cut his eyebrows right here. Give him a little bit of curve going down to his cheekbone. Same thing on this side. A little bit of a curve, and then just darken up his ears so you can see where his ears are. Moving on to his eyebrows. So, start at the center of his face there. This reminds me of the Dragon Ball Z eyebrows. Very common in anime. And his eyes, kind of pointy. Yeah, there you go. And his nose coming down, kind of a pointy nose straight down through his beard. Finish up his white beard he's famous for. Gotta fix up that sharp part right there. Good. His jawline, making sure that it's good, showing, you know, some muscular structure. That's what makes him look manly. His teeth, his pupils. So there you go. Darken up. I'll shade it in later, but see his more creases in his forehead, make him look a little older, whereas he's an old man. So that's the way you make people look older. Just add wrinkles and lines under his eyes and above his eyes, so you can see he aged quickly there. Some shading a little bit, just so I can see, you know, the tone of this drawing. Finish up his bandana, and we'll move on to his coat. All right. And his coat, go ahead and darken up the rest of his coat. Just darken the lines, you know, adding the details. Going piece by piece, guys. Piece by piece. One piece. No pun intended. And there's his coat. I'm going to be darkening the rest of it, going down to his body, his chest, his muscles, his legs, his hands. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I'll shade it at the end and talk to you guys in a bit. Just enjoy. Follow along. Pause it anytime you want to see what details you need. Alright. Alright, so finished up his hands there. One thing missing, guys, back of his coat. So I'm going to finish up with drawing the back of his coat, and you'll see, this is the drawing. So his coat's kind of flaring out. He just kind of like threw it off of him, so you see it kind of flowing out a little bit. Just draw it under the bottom, behind him. Coat kind of curving in, the sleeves coming out, and also his buttons, his pirate kind of like buttons. So yeah, that's how I would draw it if I were you guys. Cool. And bam, that's Whitebeard for you guys from One Piece. A shout out to Hamad, the one who requested this. So hopefully you liked it. Sorry for the lighting. Sorry for some of it going out, but hopefully you got enough information to help you out on this drawing. Alright guys, thanks for watching this one. This is the next anime one, which is from One Piece. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to check out my updates coming up soon. So check out these other videos and playlists while you can. Thanks.